Hey, it's Sunday. It's not morning, it's mid-afternoon. I'm sorry. Yesterday we did a small land clearing job. Everything went well, me and my son, but the heat has been, we thought it was gone, but it's back. Right now it's like 105 heat index. It's 97 outside. In the shop, I've got the mini split on, and I've got it on low. I don't have it on full blast air conditioning, and we're at like 82, which is comfortable in here. We're just moving around doing stuff. And I'm going to show you what we've done. Remember with the bar, finished staining it, clear coating it, and behind me you see something new. I'm going to explain something to you, what this video is about. Everybody's got a project. I don't care what it is around your house, right? Or, you know, a lot of guys watch this channel where let's say you're building a car, a Mustang, a race car, old car, whatever, a piece of equipment, you're redoing it. Sometimes you kind of lose interest and you move on. You may have a little ADD, and or you just don't feel like you have enough time, like when you started it. This year, let's just go over what I've done this year. Taking apart Big Booty Judy, and she's slowly coming back together. Having a little trouble here and there with machine shops, because machine shops are, let's face it, they like to do the CNC stuff. Finally, an old time machine shop is slowly dying out. So next year, that'll be my project. Is the back half of my shop was like a lean-to, and I'll be closing that in and changing that into a machine shop. And I'll have to learn, and you guys learn along with me. Everything from a lathe to maybe a small mill, something like that. Anyway, this part is, I started this shop about 3.5 years ago. You know, the paint boot's completed. I painted the Crown Vic. I've completed the Crown Vic, except for a couple maybe little mods, like a different stereo or center console. I was gonna have the interior done, but I'm not. I'm going to finish up the Crown Vic that way as far as the stereo, a couple more little things in the next few weeks. I've got the other Mustang I bought. That will be a wintertime project. That'd be really, I'll have it running probably in a few weeks. But you know, there's something to be said about having too many irons in the fire. So I'm trying to complete stuff to where I've been walking by. Yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. Force myself to complete the Crown Vic. She's basically done. A couple of little things on the checklist. And then Big Booty Judy, I will have it as a roller. And my brother's got my engine on his machine, and we're gonna take apart his engine. It's been so hot and stuff. And send it to the machine shop, the automotive machine shop, to have his rebuilt. And so we'll continue on with that. And next year, 2025, old Big Booty Judy will be totally rebuilt. That's on the checklist. All right. And what you're seeing me from behind is, even though I was tired this week with the heat, I would come out here at least every other day for an hour, hour and a half, and I started completing it. You know, you saw a video to where the t-shirt giveaway won last week, and I started working on this wall again. Well, hold on a minute, let me turn around and show you. Hold on. I stained the cabinet. I got the refrigerator in it. I did the top, as I showed you, so the top is clear coated, and the back wall is done, except for the upper region will be done with the blue metal. And how I managed to do that stuff there, and if you're doing a shop, and I tell you what, I was at a job site, and what this stuff is, this is the soffit board, 4x8 sheets. I was at $1 million home, and this was in a scrap throwaway pile. Got that piece, I'll finish that corner there. And it's not painted, believe it or not. This is that stuff that's like prime gray that you get at Home Depot or Lowe's. All right, what it is same as, God, what am I talking about? In the back of it, it'll be right up there, sheathing, okay? So on the front, it's got a pattern of wood on it, and it's primer gray. Well, guess what? That stain that I was using on here, That Varathane, I told you, is a very, very powerful stain. Guess what? It was able to stain those. I went into the primer of that, and I thinned it down with paint thinner and went a long way. I just used a little bit. When I was doing this, I did that. And remember that ugly color? Well, remember I told you I put that one color on it, and I went back over it with a thin coat. So it's got that orange stain, which was the maple, and then I got the dark color washed over the top and wiped off. And that back there is the dark, dark stuff, same stuff that's on the top here. So now you know there, I mounted the TV also. I've got a 50-inch that I'll move and put over there. I've got no power here, but I'll have the electric run after I've done the blue panel. Can't run it before because I run the tubing, the conduit tubing, I run it down. So that's where I'm at. Hold on. That was my homework assignment to myself. I said, hey, I'm going to get this done. And so now I'll have to order the metal for the blue metal. And then the garage door, and the front door, I'm going to try some trick painting on it too with a little wash or whatever. Make it look real old. And let's see what I can do. I don't know. Sometimes things just come to me. Or it is a wonderful place. If you need ideas for your shop, go on Pinterest and look up bars and man caves, things like that. And if you see something, you got to make it yours. You got to find a way. Just like that board behind me, that board cost me nothing. All right? I know some of you say, yeah, you're such a cheap, you know what? You know what? I think it came out nice, but I think when I do the machine shop, it'll have metal walls, and in between certain metal walls, I'm going to buy T111, and instead of running it vertically, I'm going to run it horizontally and do the same thing and have a nice looking machine shop on the other side. And the ceiling, that's spray foam. I'm going to paint it, but you know, honestly, a couple of stump jobs, I can get a painter here and spray the whole thing and it's done in one day, you know, so I may do that. So now we're gonna end this episode. This was just an update of the shop, what's going on. And then we're gonna go in my office, and then we're gonna go on the computer, and we're gonna pick who won the t-shirt from last week. Oh, look, there's a t-shirt. So remember, it was open to anyone in the world. And next week, we'll start a new giveaway, all right? So next week, we're in the month of September. Thank God. I can't take it anymore. Sometimes the heat really gets to me, guys. I won't lie to you. Oh, good news about my son. Remember you didn't see him in a lot of shorts for a little while? Well, the good news is he was in EMT school. He was doing a condensed version. He passed with flying colors. And then he took the written exam for 2 departments. He passed both those writtens. Then he had to do the obstacle course, or whatever you want to call it. It's changed its name. So it used to be physical agility course. Passed it for 2 departments, and which I guess he's certified anywhere in the United States with that test. Don't get me wrong. I've been out of the game a long time, but he's certified for around here, okay? I did his oral boards for 1 department Friday. Now we're waiting on the 2nd department for their orals. He's submitted a background check, and let's just keep our fingers crossed, all right? He's trying to follow in his uncles and his fathers, and his grandfather was in a captain in an EMS unit in New York City years, 40 years ago. So he's just trying to follow a family tradition, and he's doing really well, and he will continue on his, if he gets on the department, he'll have to go through an academy, and old Pops will carry the business on with me till he gets out, and then we'll go back to working together. That's what dads do, you know. I mean, I hope other fathers think the way I do. You know, that's another thing. A lot of dads always want to stay on the top. I'll be more than happy later on in life if my son's looking down at me in the manner to where, hey, Pop, I succeeded and did more than you did. And I'd be very proud. That's what every father should be happy about, right? Anyway, let's go to the office. Let's clean up a little bit, because I kind of stink right now for being out here hustling and painting and whatever. And I'll clean up and then we'll see you in the office. And we'll see who won the t-shirt. God bless you. Hold on. All right, let's see who won the shirt this week. Click. Oh, there it is. User, whatever those are. YHAPC, yada, 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 yada. Anyway, you're the winner. I'll send you a message on the comment that you posted on this video to win the shirt. And then all you do is send me, and I'll give you the email, respond to it, and we'll go from there. It's easy. Hold on. Thanks again. Next week, we'll do a giveaway again for another shirt. All I got is large and extra larges, okay? So, they're nice shirts. They're premium quality. Let's see what happens. God bless you, and thanks for hanging around with me. And don't procrastinate. I have a hard time with this word. Procrastinate with whatever you're building or working on. Just force yourself to do it, okay? And you'll feel like, ooh, you'll feel so good. Have a good one, man.